I've got a lady that's going to teach you how to work with your camera, with your phone, how to make yourself more visible, how to build yourself as an authoritative figure, and build your brand with video marketing. Please welcome Rhonda Ryder to the stage, to the platform. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome.
Yay. Rhonda, tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Great, sure. Well, my name is Rhonda Ryder, and I've been a copywriter for over 20 years. And what happened was I started coaching my clients to do video because I was creating sales pages and landing pages and helping them make sales online. And then what happened is just organically with the onset of video and how popular it is, I began just coaching them on video, helping them get more sales, get more leads with video. And so writing tons of scripts, and it's just been great. So I started buvideos.com last year, along with my copywriting services. So really been busy writing a lot of copy, writing a lot of scripts, and teaching mostly women entrepreneurs and a few great men how to do video for their marketing.
You know, I think that that's really important. I can tell you that I know there's a couple things that I've seen. I know that a lot of times people will use video. They'll take their phone and they'll do a video and they'll do something like that, but they don't put a whole lot of thought into what they're going to say, so it's not very strategic. So like YouTube may not pick up certain things because you don't say what you should say in the first 15 seconds or 5 seconds, or I don't even know the number. But the other thing that I've noticed is a lot of people are afraid to use video, and they put all the obstacles in the path, you know, why they shouldn't do it, what's going to keep them from doing it, the fears from doing it. So I want to talk a little bit about that. But what are some of the statistics that you have, some interesting statistics that you might want to share?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I wrote them down because I wanted to make sure I get them right, and I found some new statistics. So, well, this one I know is that YouTube has over actually it's 5 now, it's 5 billion video views every single day. Not million, but billion every single day. So it's crazy, right? We want a little piece of that. We could have just a little tiny piece of that. We'll be golden. We'll be doing good. And also, if you want a page 1 listing on Google, it increases your chances of getting found on Google increases 53 times when you have video, when you're using video.
Wow.
So another reason. And then customers are 85% more likely to make a purchase on a website that has video. So it's like, why aren't we using video? It's like such an amazing tool, and we'll talk about why we're not using video, right?
Okay. Do you think that the reason why they're more likely to make that purchase is because you become more knowable, likable, trustable? You're selling the brand that Denise was talking about because they're able to see you. They're experiencing more than just words. Is that what it is?
Exactly. Video builds that know, like, and trust factor faster than anything else, except maybe like what Amy was talking about, public speaking or face-to-face. But we all can't be at all different places. We haven't figured out how to clone ourselves yet, right? So we can't be everywhere at the same time. But with video, we actually can. You know, we can be on 100 different computers at the same time, you know, building that rapport with people and attracting our ideal clients, because people resonate with us. You know, they just don't want to read about us anymore. They want to see us. They want to hear us. They want to experience who we are, because video is everywhere, so they just expect that.
Right, absolutely. I think that that's important, and it's so true. Now, why are some of the... Now, let me tell you this. Okay, I've got a challenge right now, and I'm going to challenge you, because I have a problem. People won't sign up for WOMTech Live, and this is not only the show where you're getting exposure with all 3 of our guests, with the other people, but each one of you gets an individual segment of just your segment that you can use on your Facebook page, on your YouTube channel, on your website, that's professionally produced for you for free for being a WOMTech member. So why are people so afraid to put themselves in front of a camera?
I think, you know, in working with the hundreds of people that I've been working with, and myself as well, I don't, you know, we're afraid of our appearance. We're afraid of, you know, showing the world, getting out there. We don't like how we look on camera. We don't like how we sound. And I think that's the #1 reason, especially for women. And, you know, so just like pushing through that barrier. I went through it myself. I was like, you know, I did my first 5 videos, and then I was like, forget it. I'm not doing this. You know, forget this whole idea. This was a bad idea. I don't want to do it because, you know, I want to wait until I lose 20 pounds or find a way to, you know, get 20 years younger or something, you know, and because it's a big deal to put yourself out there. This is, you know, this is a big deal for most people. Even for me, I still get a little nervous getting in front of the camera, or, you know, it's always a thing about how we look or how we sound. But the thing is, we're missing out. We're missing out so much because there's incredible opportunity right now with YouTube. I mean, it's free. When you think of it, it's actually free to advertise on YouTube. And it's free. Like if you have an iPhone, this doesn't cost me anything to just, make a quick little video. Yeah, we want it to look professional. And if you want some really high quality professional videos, then you go to somebody like Jeff Hawkins. Get a few really great videos under your belt. But if you want to do like on the go weekly videos, I mean, you can do this for yourself. And if you learn, just a few like tips, how to put keywords in the titles, keywords in the description when you upload it to YouTube, you are going to get traffic to your website, and people are going to find you, and they're going to feel like they know you. They're going to feel like they know, like, and trust you because they've seen you on video. So it's free advertising. This window right now, we don't know how long this window is going to be open with YouTube, because they could start, who knows, tomorrow they could start charging. No, well, not tomorrow, but maybe next year or something, they could start charging for uploading videos. We don't know.
Right, absolutely.
So right now, it is like, if you're struggling to get clients, if you're struggling, to make your rent every month or whatever it is, this is a great way. And you don't have a big budget for advertising or marketing. This is a great way to advertise for free. And yes, we have to get over our fear. You have to be willing to sometimes maybe even, make a fool out of yourself. I mean, sometimes I feel, that's what it takes.
A planned fool out of yourself. I have to say a planned fool. Like, don't just make a total fool, but make a planned fool. Because I think that it's important to also mention, I know that you probably have some tips to give us, but if you have to think about, let me see how I can word this. I caution a lot of people that I speak to because they want to put it all out there. So they put it all out there on what they do, and they say, okay, I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to do this. But I'm a business coach and I'm wearing a baseball cap, and I'm like, there's a time and a place for that. And you can put a baseball cap on and go to a baseball field if you're going to talk about baseball being the All-American team and how the nation has changed. Then it makes sense to do that. You know what I mean? You want people to see you, like you want to be strategic with how they see you as a mother and how they see you as a family and how they see you as a business person in everything you communicate, correct?
Yeah, like when I say make a fool out of yourself, like sometimes you just have to put yourself out there and take that risk. But what I really help people with, because of all my years of experience with words, with copywriting and sales, is I help you plan out the strategy, plan out the video marketing strategy, plan out what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Yeah, we don't want to just go out there and, make a fool out of, no. We want to have plan. We want to look good. We want to look professional. We want to get clients. So.
And if you want to look good, look professional, and still be fun and crazy, you can, but there's a method to that. Like, watch some people that are really good at it. Because there's some people that are really good at it that, thank you, that it's how strategic they get with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've studied a lot of people, even on their Facebook pages, and it's almost like how the photos that they show with people in their community makes them look like an all-around community person. The photos that they show doing volunteer work makes them look like a great, good soul spirit. The posts that they post, it's a nice balance, but it's all selling their brand. It's all selling what kind of person they are, and you want your videos to do that too.
Yes.
So when would when someone's making a video and they're doing it with their phone and they've thought through I want to do something, because how frequently would you suggest they put a new video up?
Well, consistency is everything. So if you could do one video a week, maybe have an e-zine or not, but just do one video a week and build up your YouTube channel or build up your subscriber base and have people just kind of looking for that and expecting that. Consistency is everything, and I struggle with that myself. But consistency is key. So as much as you can do right now, but what we recommend is just take one day and just shoot like maybe all the videos for next month.
Right.
So maybe shoot 4 videos. Maybe you want to do 1 video a week. If that's too much, if you just want to do two videos a month, then film 4 videos, and they just only need to be 2-3 minutes each. They don't need to be very long, or start to practice. If you're not ready yet, start to practice. You could upload your videos and make them private and only show them to your friends who will give you honest feedback. We do teach an online video class where the Facebook group is just private and just the students, and we get to practice So you don't have to go live until you're ready. But I do find that people need help knowing what to say and how to say it. So we do teach a lot about that and help them with that.
I think that that's important, and as a copywriter, you get this because there is a strategy for it, and so many people just kind of throw it up against the wall like the Jell-O and hope that it sticks. Right. I think that it's important that if you are taking the time to sit down and do 4 videos for next month, that's forcing you to sit down and come up with a strategy. Do you know what I mean? It's not just oh, look, I have 5 minutes. Woo, let me take a picture, or let me take a video. And so it's forcing you to kind of think through that process. And I tell people often, even if in January, because it's sometimes slow between Christmas and like January 5th for businesses, even if in January your business is a little bit slower and you sit down and you think of the 12 marketing strategies you want for the year, or the 52 marketing strategies that you want for the year, and then create your constant contact at that time and create your videos at that time, and then automate it to where it's just going to automatically happen for you. It's not that hard to do. It may seem overwhelming, but it's not that hard to do. And once you get on a roll, you start to get into it, and you can whip them out like that, because 2 or 3 minutes, like you said, is not a long time. It's not hard to get a tip, and that's what you're going to share. And it will help build your confidence, because you will start to feel like an authoritative figure, because you know what? You have a plan. And when you have a plan, you know where you're going. And when you know where you're going, you're going to be able to get there. It's the people that don't know where they're going. And success is not where you're at right now. It's how far you've gotten since you've started. So as long as you're moving forward, you're moving in a positive direction, and you're continuing to grow, which is huge. So do you have any other common suggestions or ideas, or do you want to share any mistakes that people sometimes do when creating videos? I don't want you to give away your class, because I want people to take it. But do you have any suggestions or mistakes that people sometimes do?
Sure. Well, one of the most common mistakes that people make when they first start making their videos is lighting and sound. So if people can't see you, obviously that's a problem, because they're going to get frustrated and they're going to click away. They're going to lose interest immediately. Or if they can't hear you, that may be even more important than the sound, because if they can't hear you, then what's the point, right? They're gone. They're out of there. So simple things. I mean, with the iPhone, you can, if you hold it arm's distance, you don't need another mic. If you're going to hold it further away, then you need to get a mic. And they're not that expensive. You can get a lavalier mic that just hooks into here, and you're good to go. And it's really not that techy. It's not that difficult to do yourself, but make sure the lighting, and you can actually use Mother Nature's lighting if you're worried about creating a studio, like you have a beautiful studio here with lots of equipment. But you don't necessarily need that to get started. You can go ahead and you can make a video, like sunset is the perfect time.
You're exactly right.
To go outside, and right before...
Actually, it's 20 minutes before sunset. I know that from the photography business. 20 minutes before sunset, it's called sweet light. And that's the best time to plan a wedding, 30 minutes before the sunset. But
of course, you would know this, being married to a photographer and being in the photography, yes. So exactly, you can go out there, and it takes 10 years off your face, all this kind of stuff. It's wonderful. So, or if you're an early riser, you can go right after sunrise. Same type of thing. And you can just talk into the camera and be natural. We also teach how to talk, how to speak, make a video with a teleprompter, but you don't have to use a teleprompter. It's really, it's all about the connection. So the more natural you are, the better. So those are the 3 things. And the other thing is to make sure you have a call to action. One of the biggest mistakes is when we make a video and we have no call to action. So someone will sign up for a video and they'll watch it, and then we forget to tell them to go sign up for a free gift, or we forget to tell them to call us to make an appointment, or we forget to tell them to, whatever it is that we want them to do. So make sure that you do that at the end of your video. And maybe even, you kind of a bar there. YouTube allows you to write, little notes and things that flash up. And you could say, go to my website and sign up for my free gift. And there you go.
I think that's awesome. And, I think that's a perfect segue into your call to action, because she is going to be giving away 3 coaching sessions tell them what you're giving away, and tell them what are you looking for people in Central Florida? Are you looking for people anywhere in the United States? Tell us what your prize is.
Yeah, well, actually I have a gift for everybody, which I wanted to mention too, if that's okay.
That's perfect.
So if you go to beuvideos.com, that's BEYOU videos.com, I have a free gift there for everyone, and that is my,
Yay!
my mini video series on 12 steps to creating videos that grow your business. So please go ahead and sign up for that. That's a free gift for you. And for the first 3 people who go to actually, it's RhondaRyder.com, RhondaRyder.com, and I'll go to the contact us and send me an email. First 3 people get a coaching session with me. It's valued at $250. So we can talk about video coaching, we can talk about copywriting, we can talk about marketing, whatever it is, your message, whatever it is you'd like to talk about, whatever you need help with, that's what we'll talk about. You get to set the agenda. So 3 people get that coaching sessions, get one of those.
That's awesome. $250 plus the e-marketing newsletter. That is terrific. I'm so excited. You were awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. One final tip, be aware of the distracting elements that are in your background when you're shooting, because you don't want to be out enjoying nature and having someone doing something strange in the background, because trust me, I am no longer looking at your face, girlfriend. I'm looking at what's in the background. You also want to be aware that if you're talking about being a professional, or you're giving pointers about atmosphere, branding, or image, or whatever, make sure you don't have like dirty dishes in the background or a messy bookshelf or whatever. Those are things that are distracting elements that you could be saying one thing. It's not what you say, it's what you do, and it's how you walk and how you live that is going to make you believable. So just pay attention to all those little details. All those little details are what helps you not only build that brand, but communicate your message, to develop the relationships, to grow your business, and to make a difference in the lives of others. Thank you so much for being with us today. Tune in next month. I look forward to continuing to work with each and every one of you. If you have not yet checked out womtech.com, please go to WOAMTEC.com and connect with me, because I'd love to get to know you better. Thanks, and have a great day. God bless.